Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Adriano, man they call Imperatore, the Emperor.
Indeed, when he gets his game in good order, he is pretty much untouchable with that monster of a left foot.
Can be a showstopper, that. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Seedorf. Cruyff receives it in a good position here, flashes it across.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now, can they get him away? That is good alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cruyff. Vittoria appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Now it's Seedorf. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff hurtling down that right flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rodri.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Cruyff. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with...
Shot, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Rodri with the clearance. Looking for a runner. And he's picked it up out wide. Kökçü's cross. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Seedorf.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vittoria finding their passes. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. A probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Baresi. Now Cruyff. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Looking to play him in. Lovely. Great chance! Off the post! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Alexander-Arnold. Cruyff. Cruyff! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Messi coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
And Cruyff! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Nicked it back promptly, and he's being shifted off it. And it's Davids. Bastoni. Victoria are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodri gets a foot in and wins the ball. Knocks it into space. Cruyff has another go! Goal! Victoria! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Victoria have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Alexander-Arnold, here's onto this. Cruyff. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Tries to play it through. It's a good foot in there. Messi, not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a fine interception. Threads one in. And Cruyff! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Victoria have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Se ruega al propietario de una furgoneta gris con matrícula Capicúa que acuda urgentemente al aparcamiento.
And we're off again. Victoria carrying a one-goal lead. Cafu. Seedorf. And it's Rodri. It's a pretty loose pass. Costa Curta running with the ball. Nicely shaped ball. Cruyff! Well, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Davids. O'Shea. Davids, the man synonymous with solidity. And Cruyff! He's got away with one there. Madrid have their second corner now. And the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Adriano. And he's found a way past. Adriano had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Out towards the flank. Cross to the back post. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Victoria clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
In with the challenge.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's there to retrieve it. Almost an hour gone. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out...
And the finish! And he's quick to get it clear again.
This is the time you need that pace.
Time and again they are repelled. Rodri. Davids. Victoria, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rodri. Roberto Carlos. And it's Cruyff.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He has found a way through. Victoria leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. There's the shot! He has done it! Do not write them off! Back they come! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Cruyff. Cruyff! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. Rodri.
Victoria really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now this could be a chance. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Seedorf. Messi. Davids. Roberto Carlos. Good purposeful running this. Cruyff. Can he finish? Goal! Victoria! And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Victoria take the lead. And a chance! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
We have
5.
got changes here
El
from
dorsal
both.
sustituidos por el dorsal 14. Griezmann. El
Excellent
dorsal
challenge there,
18.
uncompromising.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nice looking ball. Spread neatly. It's a promising position. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Desperate defending required here. Boucher gets it away. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And the through ball. Bastoni cuts it out. And he was quick to react. And that's it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The way. Well, here's Adriano, quite an enigma.
That probably best describes him. A fabulous natural talent that can be erratic.
Crosses it in. Looking for the run.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Albert Ferrer. Madrid finding their passes. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Roberto Carlos, quick look, then plays it in, and we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And that's really well manoeuvred. And now they can spring out of defence. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's roll! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. Cafu aims beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. It's out for a goal kick. Vittoria, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Cruyff. And he's quick to snatch it back. Referee has just said play on. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Threads one in. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Torres. Fernando Torres. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. O'Shea spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's well spotted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cruyff. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Messi. Shot, surely! Goal! Vittoria! And Vittoria are in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Victoria have their second corner now. Madrid are looking to go forward now. That looks a good ball through. And this is Raul. He's got away. Well, they've got it again. Now, can he find a finish? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's a sharp pass. And here's Rafael Leao. Davids. Victoria looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's had a shot! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Rafael Leao! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Davids. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he's intervened well there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're into the second 45. And that is out of play. Roberto Carlos. Victoria looking to pass their way through. Roberto, terrific header! Piqué attempts a clearance. Seedorf knocks it out wide. The ball goes in, he's got goal! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
So, third corner of the game. Adriano! Chalobah clears it away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Cruyff gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And he's gone looking for safety. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Messi. Seedorf. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played, well played.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vitoria can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's been shifted off it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is... And the shot! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Tries to pass it through. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Seedorf. And he's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Seedorf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They're up to 5 corners now. And Messi! And he comes up trumps again.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
The corner count is rising. That's 6.
El dorsal 7. El dorsal 9. Fernando Torres. El dorsal 23.
And now he's having a go!
Serán sustituidos por
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
El dorsal 22. Se va a llevar a cabo
Zanetti cuts it out. Seedorf. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super ball! And a chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, I was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. That is good alertness. Roberto Carlos tries to play it through. Played in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Bebeto. Can he get on the end of this? Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And he's managed to get free. Howson wins the duel this time. Albert Ferrer. Juli. And no, that was never going to make it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
4 added minutes on the board. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Insigne looking to get on the end of this. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came... So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And looking at the new incarnation of the famous Camp Nou, now even more prominent as the symbol of the Catalan capital. So we're up and running. Adriano, the man they call Imperatore, the Emperor.
Indeed, when he gets his game in good order, he is pretty much untouchable with that monster of a left foot.
Can be a showstopper, that. Messi. Nice sequence of passes, this. Roberto Carlos. He whips it across. That's a decent... He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Adriano. And this is Messi. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And it's O'Shea. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And a chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Martinez really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just made...
It's the cutter! They've got to be quick to recover this. Adriano is onto it in a flash. Now looking to orchestrate a count. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, good-looking ball. He's well positioned, and he's had a hit! Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Vitoria with the corner, there first. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Seedorf cuts out the pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Baresi cuts it out, and it's played forward. Rodri. Victoria looking to pass their way through. Davids. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos! Iraq look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And now the breakaway. Neymar. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Neymar, and it's Van Nistelrooy. Threads one in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Davids, good running, strong and purposeful. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Oh, he's been caught. Chance for a shot! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
That has not gone well. Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Cruyff.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Looking to play him in, and this is Adriano. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get onto this? And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Victoria really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's a shade optimistic. Baresi. Seedorf. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Throw it. Nakata. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff. It's a searching pass. Rodri. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Iraq are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Martinez. Victoria still chasing a one-goal deficit here.
La asistencia a este partido
Zanetti clears it away.
97.559 espectadores.
And here's Cruyff. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Davids providing an outlet on that flank. Roberto Carlos, and he lines up a cross. Zanetti with the clearance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Your impression so far, Jim?
Vitoria are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances. This is the time you need that pace.
Roberto Carlos. It's Cruyff. Davids. Tries to play it through. And smartly reclaimed. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Davids. Distributed tidily.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
O'Shea gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences. Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
El dorsal 13, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 10, Messi.
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
El dorsal 25.
Ibrahimovic. That is good alertness.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Vitoria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Played out wide. Great vision. Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Cafu has it in a wide... It's a mighty effort! It's hit the uprights.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rodri. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's on it, can he get away? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Vitoria really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Quality ball. Roberto Carlos.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic goes on a charge down the left. Beckham.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi gets into some space. Tries to cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, now here's Adriano, quite an enigma.
That probably best describes him. A fabulous natural talent that can be erratic.
Messi. And Messi! Trustmark comes to the rescue. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And it's Griezmann. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Victoria disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Davids. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rijkaard. Davids. Now that looks a decent ball. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Griezmann. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cruyff. Seedorf.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ronaldinho plays it short. Victoria are looking to go forward now.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Dixon. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Ronaldinho.
Such good technique.
He's got away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Header! Van der Ven gets it clear. Roberto Carlos. Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Good read, needed to be. Seedorf. No way through. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. And it's Cruyff. Rodri. Victoria finding their passes. Cafu has it in a wide position. Bastoni is there and it... Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Victoria have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. Played in by Roberto. Terrific header! Goal! Victoria! And Victoria are in front! A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Victoria have taken... Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. Nice interception, well timed. Now he's off and running. It's just beyond his reach. Adriano puts his foot on the chance, surely! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Victoria are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Out to the left it goes. Neymar. And we've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Victoria really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Victoria are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And the second half gets underway. And here's Messi. O'Shea. And it's Seedorf. Rodri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Adriano really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Messi. Griezmann could move up a gear here.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Davids. Sao Paulo needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Seedorf. Sao Paulo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Victoria, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Griezmann. Now it's Drogba. Driving through the middle. Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ronaldinho looking to penetrate opposition lines. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but...
Ronaldinho! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
It's their second corner of the game. Victoria have the chance to go the other way. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Davids, driving forward. Roberto Carlos, and here's Cruyff. And it's Davids. Rijkaard. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that has put paid to that. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Oh, that's nice. And it's Cruyff. Tries to dink it through. And they've got rid. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, easy pickings there. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Oh, good-looking ball. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Victoria do have a chance to counter here. Nice-looking ball. That's a shade optimistic. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Messi, Adriano, and this is Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, and he's whipped it across. Chance for a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Ronaldinho, camisa 13, camisa 18.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, face to face, and a chance!
Camisa 17.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Substituição.
O'Shea is there, and he can pick it up. Short changes him with that pass. Shifted it to the flank.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Corner number 3 coming up. O'Shea clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Koller. Roberto Carlos. What a throw in. Bastoni. Drogba looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Drogba. Interception, his positioning was spot on. It's a sharp pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And smartly reclaimed. Neymar. There's the shot! He scored! Deep into injury time! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Sao Paulo give themselves a chance. And the referee brings it to a close. Vitória can finally smile now. They have held on in a